Welcome back, everybody, to the Renaissance Humanism podcast. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about something a lot more light-hearted and more related to lifestyle and romance. Today's episode, I'll be focused on the appreciation, attraction, love, and how they're not the same things. Looking for love and romance and finding your soulmate has been something that humanity has been looking for since the moment we climbed down from the trees. To find someone who will accept us and love us, not just for who we are, but who we think we are, who we can become, and love us for our flaws, not just for our abilities or what we can do. Unfortunately, attraction, appreciation, and love, they get mixed together and confused. They're not all necessarily the same things, but they do come together within a relationship. Also, being attracted to a person in a sexual sense, or in the sense of admiring that person, does not mean you are in love with that person, nor does attraction mean love, which can create, again, confusion. Because the emotion of love and attraction, they get confused with most people. And for us all, as people, either men or women, we seek a connection with those around us. We're looking for appreciation. We want to be seen. We want to be felt. And we want to be heard and listened to. We want people to not only understand us, but also that we understand them and that they actually see us. This is the appreciation of somebody for who they are, and also what they ability to do as well in our lives. We all need to know other people who appreciate us and acknowledge our existence, which is very appropriate in a relationship, that people know and love us and are valued by us, and we are valued by them as well. Being attracted to another person does not just mean love that person's physical characteristic. It can also mean love the aspects of their personality, including their mind, which different people find highly attractive. Attraction can also be where we seek something that is missing from ourselves. This could be a personal or physical quality, such as financial quality, with another person to meet our emotional and material needs. Sometimes attraction can come from elements of trauma from our childhood, which means in our adult lives we look for love that was not provided to us, or the security not provided to us once we were children. A stereotypical example of this is a young woman in her 20s dating a man in their 40s who is financially well off and meets the provisional needs of provisioning and providing to take a woman out of survival mode and thereby provide her with the emotional security and financial security she lacked when she was younger. This is why a stereotype of women that come from single households date for older men, because they didn't have a father growing up that provided that protection and provisioning, and that's what they look for when they get older as well. For a male stereotype, this can be a man from a single mother household who saw his mother struggle and blame his father for his mother's struggles as well, and wants to prove that he's not his father, and looks for a woman that is struggling so he can provide and meet her needs as well, because that's what he had to do for his mother, and what he's trying to do is prove to the world and to himself that he's not his father. A key to understanding attraction is not just about other people, but also about yourself. Because human beings, we are partly narcissistic. We see the world through our own lens, and we all see ourselves as our own hero. So sometimes when we look for somebody else, we're looking for somebody with the same flaws, with the same characteristics, and the same points of view. If you are listening to this, unless you had a terrible childhood or been in a coma, you would have experienced love in your life, the love of a parent, the love of a family member, the love of a family pet, or the love of the first boyfriend or girlfriend. What we mean and by and interpret romantic love gets confused with appreciation, attraction, and lust. All these can be part of love, but they are not the leading cause of what it means to love and be loved by somebody. True love requires understanding the person or people who you are with, and love them not for who you think they are, but who they actually are. This is the same kind of love a parent has for their child or a child for their parent. Any adult with parents understand that when becoming an adult and transitioning from a child into a teenager, and then from a teenager into a full-fledged adult, we learn to love our parents for who they are, not for who we think they are. We realise that mum and dad are not indestructible, that they're not perfect, that they're flaws, that they have their own traumas and things that they need to deal with as well. We understand that people are messy, and complicated. True love comes into being through mutual understanding of one another. I hope you found today's episode informative. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe, and peace out.